Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. A little bit of housekeeping at the beginning. I just want to thank Coach Smith, coach over there for the Chargers. He's doing a fantastic job. I got reamed out a bit from Coach Smith and Coach Smith's wife. Need to put up a picture of them and their family. So here it is. It's right here. Fantastic looking group. Yeah, proud of them. I appreciate him filling in. If you're not familiar, my name is Bob Johnson. I am the commentator here, the recapper of all things franchise, okay? And so right now we got a, some would say not so interesting week. I think it's very interesting. We might not have any user games this week, and that's all right. We don't have any coach interviews, and we don't have any clips from the games. That's okay, all right? That's all right. We're going to have plenty more for the coming weeks. But there was a lot of shaking up of who won, who lost, okay? So, let's go. All right, first, big game here. Andy's Vikings over there. Skull. If you're a fan, put Skull down in the chat. Andy's Vikings. Coach Andy, you guys are going to really like him. Unfortunately, this was when he was still out. Didn't quite have the internet connection yet. Cox was still holding him up. He was also kind of moving during this time, so it's kind of I believe this is kind of the moving period. You get it. There's a lot holding this guy up. Unfortunately, he got his first sim dub last week, so that means that he just took a random sim. It could have been a win. It could have been a loss. Unfortunately for him, he got his first L of the season, so that moves the Vikings to 1-1. They ended up losing 17-21. Deshaun Watson didn't quite have the performance that they were looking for, and unfortunately, with the CPU just kind of going out there and playing, they weren't able to get it done for Andy's Vikings. So next up, we got Chiefs Kingdom. Coming on up, Coach Zach come out swinging. He won last week against Jake's Vikings. Just an insane game. If you haven't seen it, or at least the very end of it, make sure that you go and watch last week so you see how that one ended. Just insane. But Zach got the win against the computer, 70-27. He really put a beat down on those guys, and so that means that Chiefs are moving to 2-0. Coach Zach has got them firing out the gate. The guys are fired up. Jordan Love is looking amazing. He's got Christian McCaffrey, who's looking like Christian McCaffrey. He's got the defense barking. So if you're a Chiefs fan, go ahead, hop on the bandwagon now. It's going to be a fun ride. He's got the boys rocking. All right, next up, we got Coach Jason and those pesky little Los Angeles Chargers. They went down and they got that 84-10 victory. 84-10. That's a big old dub. Little 74-point dub. So, you're a Chargers fan, bolt up. Comment down below. I want to see where you guys kind of shake out. Like I said, I'm impartial here. I'm just reading off what we got. All right, but Chargers got a great football team. Lamar Jackson is making an early MVP kind of caliber couple weeks. Obviously, just had played a couple computers, so it's not like he's proven against a user quite yet. But he's slanging the ball out there. He's slanging it. It's thrown around the yard, okay? Sam Laporta's catching it a whole lot. ETN out of the backfield a whole lot. Got some receivers in there. They're mixed in. So, yeah, the team's looking real good. Chargers moved to 2-0. All right, next up we got Jake's coach, Jake McKenzie's Lions. So, Lions pride, one pride. Comment it down there below if you're a Lions fan, rooting down after the heart-wrenching, just gut-turning loss against Zach's Chiefs. He went out there and put on a show. 98-42. We have almost 100 points scored for the first time in franchise. Justin Fields flat out balled. He had an insane game. The defense you'll find out Jake's defense, he's got it going. He's got the guys that are getting 10, 15 sacks a game because he's like that. His defense is like that. And if you guys didn't know, this is on all Madden, is that we can't really make it much more difficult than this other than trying to mess with sliders. I mean, this is just plain, flat, all Madden, okay? This guy's going out there, 98 points, right on the CPU's dome, okay? Isn't easy to necessarily do. So, kudos to Coach Jake, doing a fantastic job over there. And great job bouncing back after a tough loss against Zach. So, kudos to you, brother. Keep it going. Some of you might be thinking, Bob, hey, Bob, this is a pretty mundane week. We've had, okay, Andy lose, not really his fault, didn't play the game. It was on a sim. We had 3 users that went and they took care of business and they beat the CPU's tail. What's so exciting about this week? Let me tell you what's so exciting about this week. We had 3 users lose to a computer. And if that doesn't fire you up, I don't know what will. All right, we'll start with the Bears. Unfortunately, Bear down this week. That is the hashtag, and they went down, okay, unfortunately, to the CPU. And that's just how it goes sometimes. Coach Luke McKenzie's got a great program. He's got just really proud of what is going on over there. But obviously this week, didn't have it. Plain and simple. They lost 28-48. Stroud was a mess, Unfortunately, early here, I believe there's some quarterback trouble. There's some injuries that kind of happen. And it's a mess. It's going to be a mess here for the Bears in a little bit. I do know that I believe in Coach McKenzie over there. Coach Luke McKenzie, you always got to make the distinction. You got 2 McKenzies in there. I believe in Coach Luke over there. He's got a great ball club, got a great program, and I know that he's going to get this thing turned around, but a 20-point loss to the computer is a bit embarrassing, honestly, in week 2. And if you're a Bears fan, I'm sorry, but make sure, comment down below, make sure he hears that we need some dubs. So Bears moved to 1-1, unfortunately. All right, well, it's not really an easy way to say this. Early on, I'm just going to rip off the Band-Aid. The Packers stink. Isaiah Hoggard, Coach Zay. It's been a long hiatus since him playing Madden, and unfortunately, it's very apparent. You can see it. There's no disguising it. He is getting whooped by the CPU, and it's just it's a shame. Packers lost 41-0 to the computer. All you can do is really just hope and pray that Coach Zay gets in the lab. He figures it out. He's got a tough couple games coming up against the computer. He's got Chris in a couple weeks. You just pray that he figures it out. I don't know what else to say. I feel for him. We've all been there. We've all gotten our butts handed to us. And so if you're a Packers fan, if you're sticking in there, go Pack Go. Comment it down below. Unfortunately, this does make the Packers 0-2. But it's early. They could turn it around. It is early. All right, lastly, we got the Raiders coming in. Coach Snipes. I mean, look, guys, for a long time, Coach Snipes been just a founding member of the Chies. He's been a staple in consistency and knowing how to build a ball club and just flat out gutting out wins. And unfortunately, this doesn't happen often. Coach Snipes and his Raiders took a loss to the computer. It was a close game. We lost 24-31. Tough to take an L there. It is early. I believe in this ball club. I believe in Coach Snipes. I know that, I've seen him turn it around before. And I believe that, he definitely could do it again. I don't think I'm just not sure if Aaron Rodgers is the guy. Not sure if he's the guy. Not sure if he's the guy for Coach Snipes' system. And I guess that's to be debated between you guys to see, as you see him in action. But unfortunately, take a loss here. But I believe, the Raiders, they're going to get back on the right path. And I believe, some of these other teams that lost can get back on the right path too. These are good coaches. Guys that, have taken a little bit of a break, especially Chris and Zay and Andy. But guys that can definitely go on a run. So, guys, make sure, comment down below the hashtag of who you're with, who you're rocking with. We got, I'll put the records right here, and you'll know kind of where we stand after 2 weeks. Super excited for what's going on. Guys, just in a few more weeks, we're going to have live action, full games. I'm so excited. And I cannot wait until we get there. Let's go, guys. Continue watching. Continue coming in every week. I'm stoked. I'm ready. Hope you guys are too. Until then, Bob Johnson signing out. See ya.